Sawadee Cup and welcome to the Funk It Pod. It's Catcast time. The time of the week where I talk about cats, what I did with my cats, what happened. We share some ideas, we share our experiences so that we learn from our cats. Because to be honest, I still think there's not that much out there. And the first thing I want to talk about this week is I watched another show / series / documentary on Netflix. The brain of our cats, so inside the brain of our cats or something along those lines, which is well done, like nicely produced, like high quality footage and so on. But all the things that they say in there is nothing that I didn't know, and I'm probably sure the same goes for you. So, do cats know their name? Of course they do. They know their name. Even now they're sleepy. If I now would say their names a few times, they would come to me. Of course. So of course cats know. So that I think either cat owners don't really care or try that much to figure out their cats, or I don't know, it's never been written down. Weird. So another test was like, if two strangers sit in a room and the cat enters the room, where does she go to, the stranger or her owner? Of course she goes to the owner. I mean, the cat is the owner, but you know what I mean? Of course. So weird tests in from my point of view. Okay, so what have Spooky and Snooze been up here with me? So I'm recording this on my balcony right now, and it's still cat safe. Like I talked about this a few weeks ago, and it's still holding up. So I put up like the cat net that I had before my old place. And usually you should actually drill holes, but my landlord was like, I don't really want to have pets here, but okay, if your cats are cool and you promise blah blah. So then he let me take the cats in here. So I didn't want to drill holes in the balcony like right after I move in here. So I have like 20, 30 adhesive hooks around the balcony, and just did hang the net in there. And in the beginning, it came down a few times with the wind and the rain and everything. So I just placed the hooks now differently, always adjusted after it came down. And now it hasn't come down in like 2 or 3 weeks. So seems like we're on a good way right now. Also, in the beginning, because then it's like I didn't attach it to the side of the balcony, like to the walls, because there's no real I didn't want to drill it in there. And then if you use the hooks, and of course there's like a bit of a space between the net and the wall. Of course, my cats found that space, right? So in the beginning, because of my old balcony, it was only on the 3rd floor, and so for some reason they just jumped on the ledge, but then they went down again. They never really, tried to run away or anything. But here they was squeezed between the net and the wall, and then walked outside of the net on the ledge of the balcony, which gave me a real shock. This is now the 6th floor here. So I was like, shit. So then I grabbed them, dragged them in again. They didn't like it, of course. And then I now attached even more hooks just to close the gap between the wall and the net too on the sides. And now I always supervise them when I open the balcony, so I don't just let them go out anymore. I take my laptop or whatever, I sit on the balcony, work on the balcony while they're running around here. Now I just moved also my plant a little bit into the corner because it's so big, and so now the leaves are pushing out the net, which means like the ledge is like covered from the net from the inside, so the net goes over the ledge, so they can sit on the ledge, still being behind the net. Still freaks me out. So they're sitting on the ledge, still covered by the net, actually, so they cannot fall down. Even if they would slip, the net would catch them, hopefully. But it still freaks me out. So I'm like, hey, Spooky, come down there, or Snooze, come down there. So I'm now a protective parent, but I still let them run around. Of course, I just keep an eye on them when they're on the balcony right now. Other than that, right now it's the rainy season in Thailand, and it rains every night, basically, which is annoying because night is usually the time when I take them out for a walk. So right now we don't walk every day, unfortunately, if it's like raining like crazy here. So then we just run around on the balcony, chill on the balcony, which makes me feel bad. But during the day, it's just very busy. Either I'm at work, or if the time I'm not at work, it's usually quite busy with like cars and whatnot. So then they also don't enjoy to be downstairs. So I try to maybe take them somewhere on the weekend, go to parks, and some parks that are pet friendly. There are not many parks in Bangkok that are pet friendly, unfortunately. But yeah, trying to outbalance that a little bit in that way. Also, the first time in forever that I actually know the first time ever. In 2 years that I have the cats, they left them alone for like more than a day. My sister was here to visit, and so we went on a long weekend trip from Friday to Monday. So we left Friday. So I said bye to my cats on Friday morning, and we came back Monday afternoon. So they were alone for Saturday and Sunday. So I bought a CCTV, like a small camera for indoors, a Huawei camera, I think, no, Xiaomi camera, something Chinese. Now all my cat data is in China, just to see what they're up to, and everything is fine. And I asked my friend to check in daily. So my friend came here Saturday and Sunday, was checking if the food's still there, but I left enough food, of course, in the feeder, and had the water fountain running and so on. So, but he was still checking to see if they're okay. They didn't interact much with him, of course. But yeah, all good. I still hope they missed me though. When I came back, they came right to me and were like hugging and and cuddling, like moving their head against me. Even the cat that everyone says she's the mean one, Spooky, she hates people. Like if it's a new people, she doesn't like him. She hisses at them or she hits them or something if they come too close. She came to me and didn't move from my side the whole day after I returned, which is kind of cute. So yeah, I checked my phone like to see the camera feed, like I don't know, every few minutes while we are at the beach. I was like, let me check my phone. I have to see what my kids are doing. So let me know how you handle this usually. I know there are cat hotels, but I don't know if I trusted that, like, because I mean they don't like other cats, right? So how chill are they going to be in a cat hotel in an environment that they don't know? At least my flat, they know my place, but how would they feel in a completely different place? Wouldn't they just sit in the corner and be like, I hate it here? So that's why I decided to just ask a friend to just check on them once a day, rather than leaving them in a cat hotel. Let me know how you handle such things usually. Okay, last thing then. Spooky's getting a bit slimmer now, so she's not eating as much, it seems. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be any signs of a sickness or something. I'll still go to check up to a checkup to the vet, because we haven't been in a while, so just go for a checkup, of course. But now I changed the food. So we've been with Royal Canin for a while. The Royal Canin Fit is the go-to food we have here. When they were kittens, we had lots of Purina, but then all of a sudden they stopped eating the Purina. But now I just got the adult Purina, and at least Spooky seems to like it a bit more. She eats more of that again, and there are some snacks that she likes now. So just giving her a bit more of that, just to see, like, does she eat other stuff? Is she just bored of the same old food? So yeah, mixing things up a little bit. I also used to mix a big pack of the Royal Canin with like a small bag of the Purina. Now I just set up an experiment in my feeder that I have, so there are 3 like smaller bowls of, or tubes full of food, right, where they have to grab the food out of. 3 tubes with Royal Canin, 1 tube with another Thai brand here, Mio Gold or whatever, and then another one with the Purina, just to see which one is empty first, so I can see what do they like more right now. That's what's up with the cats here. So let me know what's up with your cats and what happened. Any experiences you had? Do you have any food experiences? Do you switch the food in between? Let me know. Really curious to hear that. As always, thanks for joining. Like, share, subscribe, leave a review, rate that thing. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, so that more people find it, and we can have a bigger cat community, because I really enjoy discussing those things with everybody. Until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and we'll talk soon. Sawadee Krap.